Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here again. So today we'll just dive right into it without taking much of your time. I know I've been away for some time and I really apologize for that, and I'm back to help us with our marketing needs, right? So today we're going to be talking about pay point solutions for businesses, right? And that way we're going to be addressing about 3 deadly mistakes, right, why your ads are failing. Many a times we think it's just about the budget. Maybe the budget is not enough or the budget is not right, and that is why the ads are failing. That is not the case. That is not always the case. Beyond the budget, we ignore these deadly mistakes, right? So we're going to dive into it and talk about these mistakes and how it can be addressed, and I'll provide some solutions like possible real-time examples that can help us adjust these mistakes and get the desired result we want to see while promoting our brands. So I'll be sharing some actionable tips that will help double your sales without breaking the bank. There are deadly mistakes that can actually affect your ads, right? And one of them we're going to be talking about wrong targeting, right? So just imagine you are casting a net in a big ocean just to catch a specific fish. That is broad targeting. You will have a lot of fishes get into that net and you still would not be able to identify the particular one you want because it will be a lot. That is what happens a lot of times when we push out our ads. You push out ads to everyone, and your audience, your specific audience, are not seeing those ads. You want to identify who your audiences are. You want to identify their demographics. You want to identify their behavior and also identify their interest, and that is what we call layered targeting. That's where you're able to know how to project your product and your services to the right audience. And we also have what we call the lookalike audiences. All of these are factors you need to put in place or you push out your ads. If you don't target right, you don't get the right audience. Your ads are just out there, you're spending your budget but you're not getting results. That is one of the reason your ads are failing. So if you factor this into place, the demographics, the interest and behavior of your audience, you can now know where they are and how to direct your ads to them. So with this in mind, it will help you to better position your ads to the right audience, where you're going to get the right audiences that are going to make the right actions and take the right actions on your ads. So a lot of times we just have our ads everywhere and people are not taking action, our audience are not taking action because the right audience are not in that circle. So another deadly mistake we make is what we call the creative fatigue. Just imagine listening to a particular song 100 times. You get bored and tired and become stale. That is how your ads to your audience become stale. So the creatives you have running for you, it's important you look at this creative and see how they're performing. Then after 2 weeks you refresh the creative. You don't leave a particular creative for a very long time and expecting to perform best. Then another thing you need to consider is rotating the images. You need to rotate the image, put up something different, tweak your copy and test your videos. Check constantly how these creatives you have on whichever platform you're running your ads on, how they're performing. Because if you just leave them there thinking that you've put in enough budget, it might not give you the desired results. Another deadly mistake why your ads are failing is what we call the weak CTAs. Your call to actions are very weak. A lot of times we see CTAs like buy now. It is vague. Why not tweak your CTA and try something with a little bit of urgency? Take for instance, shop now, 50% off, ends tonight. That way nobody wants to miss out on that discount. It's quite juicy, and seeing that it's ending tonight, they want to take actions like almost immediately. So these are CTAs that can actually excite your audience and cause them to take actions at that moment, right? And another one you need to also try out is curiosity kind of CTAs, right? What I mean by curiosity, for instance, see how we helped 1,000 businesses. Everybody wants to see their business grow. They want to get help. They desire that help. So pushing out a CTA like that will cause them to want to take action on it and want to see how they can get help. So these are factors you need to consider when you are running your ads. Your targeting needs to be right. You need to have the strong CTA, and you also need to you need to work on your creative, refresh your creative every 2 weeks. So those are the 3 deadly mistakes we make. Okay, but we're not going to stop there. I'm going to help you understand how to drive your sales, with the right budgets, and how to portion your budget. Take for instance, you run a personal fitness training outfit, right? And you actually want to help clients achieve their fitness goals, and you have about $100 to spend on ads. Now the question is, how do you want to use that money to get the best results? The first and foremost, this is a smart approach. Split the money into 3 parts. The first part should be like $50. You're going to use $50 to bring back your old leads. Now think about the people who inquired about your training services but didn't get to sign up. You want to use this opportunity to remind them of your expertise and offer them a reason to reconsider. This is what we call targeting. All of these you put in place to ensure that they have a reason to want to come back to your training outfit. Giving them, not just coming back, they want to see that you're offering them something good enough to make them reconsider and sign up. Okay. So for the other parts of the $100, I remember I mentioned that we're going to split it into 3. Is the $30. We've spent $50, so we have like $50 left. So we're still going to split that $50 into 2, which is the $30. So this $30 will be set aside to target people who need fitness help now. Imagine people searching online for personal trainer near me or weight loss program. These are the people we want to target with the $30 spend. They're looking for a trainer like you, so you want to show them your ad and offer them compelling reasons to hire you. This is what we call targeting high intent keywords. Then the last part of the $100 spend, which is the $20, we are creating 2 ads and we'll show them to the same people. One of the ads might highlight your expertise in weight loss, and the other ad emphasizes on flexible scheduling. You want to see which of the ads get more people to contact you. Okay, that's the whole idea of creating these 2 ads, to see which of the ads perform best and get more people to contact you. This is what we call testing creatives. It's A/B testing too. So by splitting this $100 spend, you can attract more clients and also grow your personal training business. So these are the possible ways you can actually manage your budget efficiently. A lot of times it's not just about having the big spend, right? How do you roll out or split your budgets? What are you directing your spend to do? Because it's not just about pushing out the creatives, it's about planning and targeting right. So these are possible ways you can help your ads perform better and give you the desired result. I hope you've learned a lot from this video today. Remember, the key is to track every penny you spend. It's not just about putting out the huge budgets, but you should be able to track and get return on investments, so you can see what's working and what's not, right? That's where you can adjust your approach and get even better results. Thank you. Please do well to drop in your comment below on what you would like me to talk about in my next video, and also subscribe, share, and put on your notification bell to get updates on what I'll be talking about in my next video. Thank you. Bye.